Hello YouTube, PSPHaCkErAOD here, and today I'm going to be showing you another video of Tony Hawk's Underground 2 on how to stack. This will work for the other Tony Hawk games and all other good stuff. Anyway, what I'm going to be showing you is, in my last video I showed how to stack the objects in the park with a hex edit on the computer. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on the PS2. Now you can take the memory card files off the PS2 and you can hex edit those, but you're more likely to run into an error. Here's what I found: it's easier. It's easier to make the park on the computer version of the Tony Hawk, save it, and then put it onto the PS3. And you can do that vice versa, take it from the PS2 and put it on the computer, which is actually easier, because sometimes when you copy it from the computer to the PS2, it has like a problem. Anyway, you can see this level here. First thing you got to do if you're going to copy it over to the PS3 is you got to save it, of course. And I'm just going to do load because I already saved this park. But see, this park's called SLG Can Stack. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go on to your PlayStation 2, which you have right here on the floor. Okay, now here's a blank park with nothing in it. What we're going to do is we're going to save this. And you want to make sure that you save this with the same name as the one on the computer, otherwise it won't work. So we're gonna, it's not on here. Okay, we're gonna create a new park. Oop, we're gonna backspace that. Okay, so we're calling it SLG Can Stack. Yes. Okay, so now if we go to load park, SLG Can Stack's right here, and we saved it a second ago. If we load it, it'll be the same nothing that it is now. So, alright. Now, next step is going to involve either some method of removing files from your memory card. Alright, for putting a park onto your PlayStation from your computer, what you're going to first need to do is you're going to need to load up, or maybe this isn't first was saving, but second you're going to need to load up ULaunch on a console with a mod or a swap magic or some kind of way of loading .elf files or burned games. This one happens to have a Matrix Infinity chip in it, or Infinity Matrix, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, with ULaunch up, we're going to go to memory card, which is MC0, and then we're going to find SLG Can Stack, which is at the bottom because the other console, for some reason, the timestamp's messed up on it or something. Anyway, you can see it there. We're going to just put a mark next to that folder, pull up the menu, going to copy it. Then we're going to go back and we're going to go to my hard drive. And it's not picking up my hard drive or something, so... oh, you know what? Take that back. I'm not going to my hard drive. I'm going to mass. Because I don't have a hard drive installed on this one. Alright. We already see the SLG Can Stack folder in here, but I'm just going to override that because I've done this before. I'm going to do it again. So we're just going to go in here, we're going to pull up our menu, we're going to paste. Do you wish to replace it? Yes, because it's already in here. Alright, now you can see SLG Can Stack. That's on this hard drive right here now. Alright, so now this is my hard drive, and you can see this is the game save, and you can see that this one's just a file. There's no extension on it. What you're going to do now is you're going to locate where your park is on your computer. Mine is right here in this folder. It says SLG Can Stack.park or PRK. What you're going to do is you're going to copy this and you're going to go to back to here, and what I do is I paste this in here and then rename it, delete the file extension completely from it. Yes, so now it's the same file as the PS2 type. Now that doesn't have a file extension because we deleted it. We're going to go to rename the PS2 one. Oop. Alright, and then I just copy the name of it. And then the PS2 file I just delete because I have no use for it now. Okay, now we have the SLG can stack from the computer. We're going to rename that. I hate this laptop mouse. Anyway, we can rename it with the PS2 name. Okay, and now we copy it back to our PlayStation 2, and now we'll have that park on the PlayStation. Alright, we skipped putting the park back on the PlayStation because if you figured out how to take it off the PlayStation, I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to put it back yourself. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to load the park we just put back on here. Okay, we put SLG can stack on here. And now that loads. There you go, now you have the park off the computer.
Take me a little bit higher. With a little flat rock.
Alright, for taking a park off the PlayStation and putting it on your computer, say you got something cool like this park on here that someone made, not me, and you downloaded it, and you want to put it on the PC, what you got to do first is save it as something you'll recognize. I have it saved as sick, because it is sick. You know, whoever made this is pretty badass. Anyway, see, it's saved as sick. So now we're just going to go on to our console, with that has U-Launch on it, or whatever memory card reading program you have, and you're going to copy it onto your hard drive. Alright, so now that we copied our park called Sick, it's right here on the hard drive. We open it up and you'll see it's more gibberish like the other save was. Anyway, all you got to do to use this on the computer, which is really easy, you just rename it. And here's how we rename it. We're just going to rename it Sick, because that's the name it was on the PS2. So you got to put that same name it was on the PS2. If not, it's not going to work, or it might not work right. Anyway, you just name it Sick, because that's the name of it, and then .prk. And now that it's a .prk, it'll work with the game. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag it to the save file you have it in, and I have it somewhere in here. Or, no, I don't have it in here, I guess. Do I? No, I have it in the other folder. There it is. It's right here. Sick. And then what we're going to do now is we just load up. Alright, and there's Sick, what we just copied from the PS2. And today it loaded. I don't know, it's going really slow on my computer. But basically it works. And then also, because this park was 8 players on the PlayStation, now it can be 8 players on the computer, whereas if you made something on the computer it'd only be 2 players normally. But now this park will be 8 players online because it was on the PS2.